are going to be learning how to make this beautiful black painting with, guess what? A kitchen spoon. Can you believe that? This made this. Woo, look at that. Okay, today we are going to make a 20 by 20 beautiful painting. This is Artist Loft acrylic canvas level 3. This is kind of the favorite I get. It's about 2 inches in depth, and I take the paper off or the plastic off, and I usually use this in I use the plastic a lot of the times in creating the texture for my background. So we can put that just to the side. And this comes with a gel, a silica gel. That's not for sprinkling or anything or eating. That's garbage. So do not do anything with that. And then this is the part of the cardboard that I usually use as a palette for my paints. So I'm going to put that just to the side, right under my painting. So this one is a beautiful painting that is black on the background. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the background of this black. I just get all my black all over here. Oops, this one's losing some paint. Get some more paint. Come into the end of the bottle. So you just gotta tap on the edges. Get all that black in there. Now once you've got black all over it, I've got this sort of spongy brush, and I'm going to just go along and I'll also do the edges as well. And at the end of the painting, we'll do you can go across your edges as well. And but right now, we'll just give them a quick coat. This is quite therapeutic, putting down the base layer, even if it's white or black or what have you. I love this part. Okay. So you want to get it on fairly thick, and there we go. And you may want to. Now I'm going to grab another brush and finish off the edges as well. I'll just put that to the side and grab my favorite kind of brush. This kind of brush, it's just flat. Okay, I'm just going around the edges again. And then after it's all painted black and it's quite nicely covered, you can just give it about a half an hour wait. And I said the painting does take less than 15 minutes, but that doesn't include the waiting time in between just putting your base color on. So I apologize for that, but there we go. Getting all the edges done. Okay, so I'll just let that dry and we'll keep on going. For the Black Beauty painting, I'm going to use parchment, which is Artist Loft's Naples Yellow, and this sap green, and this yellow ochre, silver, and some gold from Studio Acrylics. So there's my paints I'm going to use for this. And you can switch it up as you want. And obviously I've got white that we're going to use a lot. We're going to do a little, since it's Christmas, a little dabble of sparkles. And we're going to use the spoon. Okay, so we've waited about 5 or 10 minutes. It's fine if you don't wait. It's fine if you do wait till it's completely dry. I'm just putting some white here because I'm going to just outline the vase right now. There's going to be a flower vase in this painting, and you go about halfway. So we can go halfway up the canvas, and I'm just making a little sort of a bottle that the flowers are going to be sitting in, and this always can be altered and fixed as you wish. And there's the edge of it. And I'm going to bring out the edges just a little bit like that, curved up a touch. And then here, these just a little bit thicker. And then just with the water that's going to be in it, I'm just going to put a little bit of white along the edges. And then I'm going to just make a table or something that it's going to sit on to give it a platform. Okay, so we've got that now. Now we have to do the structure of where these beautiful flowers are, the stems are going to be going. So I'm going to take the green. You can see the green here. I'm just putting it on my paper, and I'm just dipping it in right now. And I'm going to make a couple stems, just like that. So, you know how not all stems are the same size. Some you can see, some you can't. And right here where we went past the vase, we can just fix that up after. And you want to just put them not at the top of the canvas, but you want to make a couple different stick parts coming out. And then on the right hand side of the painting, you can choose the left if you'd like, you're going to have it come down slightly. Something like that, that it comes down. And you just follow the green lines. Make them a little bit more greener. And if you waited longer, I'm always in a rush. They would definitely stand out more because it's now mixing with the black, but that's fine. Makes it more real. Okay, so that's a good starting point. There we go. I'm going to take a close-up view for you, just a sec. You can see what I did. I made the table, there's the vase, and then there's the little stems or sticks of these beautiful blossom flowers that I'm making. So this is why I think this painting is quite easy. If you get a bottle like this, you can just squirt it out. So I want you to start just doing little dabbles down the edge, like little circles, dollops, along the edges of the sticks, or the stems, I should say. And it doesn't have to fill it all up because we're going to add just some other different colors to that. But the primary colors, whoa, dear, uh-oh, let me clean that up. The primary colors of this are going to be black and white with some sort of yellows and some golds, a little bit of silver dusting. And so don't worry about the over, you know how I'm squishing it out and it kind of goes over. That's not a big deal at all. Remember, nature is not always perfect, and that's what's so nice about it. And right here, I'm gonna get some. And we can always come back and add some more white to that if necessary. But you'll see how pretty it is when you just start blending the colors when you start painting. I'm gonna bring the blossoms down at this part right here. Okay, there we go, we've got that. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this yellow ochre, and I'm just gonna, this will add a nice depth to some of the flowers, the blossoms. And you can put it right on top of some of them, and others you can just, You just go around like this. So I remember talking to somebody and they were like, oh my God, how did you do that painting? And it's like, it's so easy. And you can see it is so easy. Now I'm gonna take this nice Naples yellow. This is a nice yellow right here. Take that. Sometimes you get dried paint on your thing that you gotta get rid of. Add some yellows. I'm gonna put more yellows on this side. A little bit yellow. And then what's gonna make this really pop out is the rich iridescent gold. I love this. Whoops. So you squish it around. I'm gonna make a petal fall right there on the ground and put some up here. And I'm gonna put, let's do the green. I'll use this one. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the green on some of the white because that's gonna blend in nice. Sounds like a fart. Yep, it does. Okay. And one of the things I did not add, that I'm going to add that was not in my supply list, is just this red. It's a Naphthol Crimson. So I'm just gonna add 1 or 2 little dollops to that, just to add a little Christmas spice. There we go. So it's out and over here. So 3 little Christmas dollops. It's tiny, and I'll show you what that looks like right now. You can see right now, it just looks like a bunch of dollops on a canvas. But trust me, it gets exciting. So I switched the painting around for you so it's a little bit easier for you to see. So we're gonna take the spoon, like just a regular kitchen spoon, and we're gonna just go around and plop things together like that. I'm just gonna take a little bit of black from the sponge that I was using before. Go around and see how beautiful it's becoming. You can see the gold and the black. I'm gonna add a little bit of black as we go right here, just because I feel like it's missing a little bit. Maybe I'm just gonna add some little sections. Oops, that was a little bit of a lot on that section. Take some of that out. And there we go. Look at that. And so what's really cool about this painting too is that it's quite, because you're using a fair amount of paint, the next day, once it dries, it's just gonna sort of pop off the canvas. So, and then I'm gonna take the gold that was down here. I just love it. It's beautiful, beautiful. Okie dokie. So I think we've got most of it. There's some sections. Sometimes I miss certain things. And you can put a couple on there. And there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it around and make sure everything's done. For one thing for me is the white. I'm gonna do the vase again and go over the area where I went over with the stems. And you can make a circular vase, you can make anything you want. Bigger vase. Anyways, this is a nice gift to give somebody because it's made by you. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a tiny bit of blue. Let me use this. This was not in the supplies either, just because it just wasn't. So I'm going to take the Prussian blue, just a tiny bit, and mix it with white. There we go. And a little bit more white. Right here. And I'm just going to add a bit of watercolor. It just looks like water in the vase. And also maybe a little bit of water that's built on the table. There we go. And I think that's a wrap for that painting. Other than seeing it is Christmas, I do love sparkles. And I'm going to put a couple bit of shimmering sparkles on it just to make it a little bit more glossy. And tomorrow when we put our coat of gloss on it, it'll make the sparkles even more sparkly. Anyways, there you go. So this is the look of it. Now it's quite wet still, but it will dry tomorrow, by tomorrow. And it's a beautiful dining room piece or a living room piece that you created. And I'm pretty sure this beautiful painting is less than 20 to 25 bucks to create, which is awesome for Christmas gifts.
Best friend.